$432 in Wofford City and Williston. $529 coming up on the Country Cash Carousel. And right now we've got some special guests in our studio talking about Halloween Alive from the K. Michael Lee Dance Studio. We welcome Serena and Serena Christianson and then some members of the cast. So come on over, ladies, and introduce yourselves and kind of tell us what part you're going to be playing. Now, no, we're not playing that game. Don't push each other. You come to the radio station, you know you're going to go on the air. You're not. I mean, come on. You dance in front of people. This is just us talking. So you can do this. Piece of cake. Go ahead and give me your names.
I'm Shelby Hanson. I'm Cambree Billehus. I'm Courtney White. I'm Chauntel Bergstrom.
All right. Well, Chauntel, like a couple of you have been here before, so this is old hat. No big deal, right?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the show. What are we going to be able to see? It's tomorrow night and Friday night, right?
Yes. What it pretty much is we are taking Halloween stories and turning them alive, and we're just dancing to all these different characters.
And you've got quite a range of people that are in the cast, don't you? Let's get Serena and Sarah over here to talk a little bit, too. Now, you've got a big cast for this event, right?
Yeah, we do. We're featuring our 2013-2014 competition dancers, which range from 9 years old to 18.
And how many are actually in there?
There's 22.
22. So how long have you guys been rehearsing for this now?
About 5.5 weeks.
Oh my gosh, and just think of all the Halloween music that you can think of. I mean, of course, Michael Jackson Thriller comes to mind first.
Of course.
But, you know, just I'm excited to see what you ladies have come up with for this, you know.
Well, it's a blend of more the artistic version of Halloween, but also we do have a lot of that traditional thriller kind of thing, because the purpose of this is purely entertainment for the audience.
And the show's taking place where?
At the Old Armory.
And how much are tickets?
It is $15 for adults, and 6 to 11 years are 10, and 5 and under are free.
All right, and of course it's this Thursday and Friday. What time is the performance at?
7:30, and we are also sponsored by the area Domino's, so we want to say thank you for that.
Big thank you out to George Smith over there.
Definitely. Now let's talk a little bit about where your studios are located and how many, like, what kinds of classes you guys are doing over there too.
Right, we're located at 11 First Avenue East, which is directly behind the new Armory, also where the Chamber of Commerce is located. And we teach a variety of styles, from ballet, tap, hip hop, jazz, point, all the way to, we also have pageant training along with fitness classes as well.
All right. Now, are you going to do anything for adults who maybe would be interested in dancing classes? You ever get the question, you know?
Yeah, and a lot of times, if they've had dance training before, I will just put them in the upper level with the dancers, and it seems to be received very well on both sides. It pushes both levels. If they've never taken a class, I just need 3 students, and I can set up a private class for them.
Oh, well, that sounds like fun. All right. What's the number to reach you guys at?
572-6597.
And you're also online, right?
Yes, at kmichaelleestudio.com.
And on Facebook as well?
Yes.
All right. So don't miss Halloween Alive performance. Anything else you want to mention before we wrap it up?
No, I guess the biggest thing is just a big shout out to the community. They have been incredibly responsive, so thank you for being so supportive. Along with Domino's, we really have to thank them. They've been amazing.
Yeah. Thanks, George. Is it been feeding you, like, after your long rehearsals, free pizzas?
Not yet, but I'm going to emphasize that.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, George. All right. Well, thanks for stopping in so much.
Thank you for having us.
It's going to be great. Experience Halloween characters brought to life through dance. Halloween Alive tomorrow and Friday.
Christianson, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, now step up real close to that microphone. Treat
Yes.
it like a boyfriend. All right, now, who's Serena and who's Sarah here? So,
I'm Serena.
Serena.
And I'm Sarah.
Good morning, ladies. And you brought some other friends with you.
Yes.
Of course. Step up and introduce yourself.
I'm Courtney White.
Courtney.
Shelby Hanson.
Shelby.
Cambree Billehus.
Whoops, I missed the first name on that.
Cambree.
Cambree. Okay. Well,
And I'm Chauntel Bergstrom.
that's Chauntel. Good morning. It's nice to have you girls in the studio this morning. Now, got something coming up. It's called Halloween Alive.
Yes.
About that, tell me about that. What is it?
Yeah. The premise of it is a pure dance production, and it's the idea that our dancers, and who you met, these are our seniors for this year, but our dancers, they start off, they're at a sleepover, and they decide that they're not tired enough to go to bed, so they want to tell some stories. And through it, they actually transform into the Halloween characters. So we're going to be putting on famous Halloween stories and characters to music.
This sounds really cool.
Yeah.
Well, when and where is that going to be?
It'll be tomorrow and Friday at the Old Armory at 7:30 p.m.
You know, I don't think I want to miss this.
I hope you don't miss it.
Because, I kind of like stuff like this. We're going to see skeletons, witches, monsters, and some cute pumpkins, too, huh?
Yes.
All right. Where would you place me in all of that? A skeleton, a monster, or am I a pumpkin?
You're a cute pumpkin,
Yeah.
of course.
Pumpkin. Okay, now who thought this up now? Where did this come from?
Well, like any really good idea, the idea of this came around. We were sitting at a table with some food involved, and we were talking about some things that, just opportunities within the community for us, and we realized there isn't a whole lot when it comes to Halloween besides trick-or-treating and the downtown trick-or-treating idea. And so it was my sister and I, Sarah and I, along with Alexis Fixon, who's also a faculty, and we thought, why not just put on a dance production featured around Halloween? Because most people think of dance either with Christmas or some kind of other traditional ballet.
Exactly.
And so purely original production of our own.
All right. Now, with us, do we expect a little, like, spooky music and stuff like this to kind of set the mood for the season, or what?
Yeah, I would say so. There's some exciting Halloween. There is some little spooky. The crowd might get a little spooked by maybe one of the first couple dances, but I think they'll be okay.
All right. Now, what group organization puts on this? Is this some organization that's doing all this, or just a couple of girls out for a good idea?
Good question. This is being held by K. Michael Lee's studio. And then also, just to let you know, we are being sponsored by WIlliston's Dominoes. So big shout out to them.
Yeah, absolutely, no doubt. People help make all this happen. So the program lasts, I guess, underway at 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it starts tomorrow night. So it's a 2-night deal, huh?
Yeah.
All right. One or the other at the Old Armory Theater. Who's invited?
Everybody's invited.
Everybody.
Yeah.
I don't want to miss that, do we? No.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, now, nobody else here has said a word. Now, have you got a little line for them, too, or what, all these? Hey, are we going to put on a little bit of a show here, a little bit of production for a minute?
Yes, sir,
for me or
yes.
something?
They could.
Start moving a little bit.
That was the skeleton that you saw right
Yeah,
there.
unfortunately, nobody heard it, but I get the idea. Well, this is going to be a great program, girls. And how about what's going to cost me to get in and see it?
It'll be, if you're 12 years and up, it'll be $15. 6 to 11 years old is 10, and if you're under 5, you come in for free. So this is definitely a family-friendly event.
Ain't no doubt about that. We don't want to miss it. And once again, it is called
Halloween Alive.
Halloween Alive. Tomorrow evening, Old Armory Theater.
Correct.
So that's a perfect place to have something like this for starts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Girls, thanks so much for coming in. We're glad to know about it. We'll see you there at the show.